You get an agent, you get your property, and you get it listed. The agent does everything it takes to get the listing all set up and ready to be live on the multiple listing service. You're having showing after showing after showing, and despite the buzz, you receive 0 acceptable offers. Maybe a couple low balls, maybe an investor offer, nothing worth taking. You look down the street and your neighbors are selling their houses like hotcakes. The market's great and houses are still selling left and right, but you're just not getting an acceptable offer. What's going on, everybody? Billy Vassallo with the Gatsby Group. Today, we're going to talk about canceled listings. What is a canceled listing? A canceled listing is when somebody just like you hires an amazing agent to come in and do all the hard work and marketing that it takes to sell your home, and they don't get the job done. So you decide to let them go. Yes, that's right. You can fire your real estate agent, and sometimes it's the best thing to do. You let your agent go. That's what a canceled listing is. This time of the market, this time of the year is really, really unique and different. We are finding more canceled listings on a daily basis than any time in our 7 years of being Gatsby Group, of being in real estate. It's got to be something to do with the market, but it's happening every day. Just this morning, there were 23 new canceled listings in Dallas. Now, what that means is 23 people, just like you, fired their agent in Dallas. Why'd they fire their agent? Well, they weren't doing their jobs right. In a world where just about everything is seen online, photos have never been more important. Yes, it's one of the most basic and most important things that we do as listing specialists. With quick reels and Facebook and TikTok and you scrolling through your screen, you're being trained to cancel and go on to the next one the second you see a photo that you don't like. If your agent comes in and takes cell phone photos and does a terrible job, and there's goofy photos with them in the mirror and goofy photos with your bra hanging on a door, one slightly unpleasant photo could cause you to lose dozens of potential buyers. It's never been more important that your home shows like the Taj Mahal online. We 100% of the time expect the buyer for your home to see it online first. It's not the old days where people are just driving around looking for signs and popping into open houses and saying, oh, I want this one. That's not reality anymore, guys. The market's moving way too quickly, and people are at home, online, on their phones, in traffic, at work, in their desk, in their cubicle, looking for the home that's right for them. Because of that, it's never been more important that we have absolutely impeccable photos done of your property, and this is where an agent that pays attention to every detail has never been more important. Even a trained monkey could wait for a buyer to fall out of the sky or from California, but you're not looking for an agent to sit around and wait for the buyer to show up. We call those the 3P agents. They put a sign in the yard, put on the MLS, sit back and start praying. Guys, you need an agent to do the 4th and the 5th P. You need them to be proactively prospecting for a buyer for your home. This market has caused agents to become very complacent. You know, I've been in this industry for 7 years now, and since 2015 to now, it's never really been hard to sell a house. And a lot of occasions, our inventory is so low, and there are so many buyers on this side looking for homes that you can put it on the MLS and sit back and wait for the buyer to show up. But in a market where buyers always show up, it's never been more important to make sure that you're ending up in a multi-offer situation so you can net the most money. Anyone can sell a house quickly when there's low inventory. It's about getting you the most money. Without giving away my playbook or my silver bullets, if you will, I want to put it to you like this. We proactively prospect for buyers for our listings. Yeah, we're real estate agents. Some of us are listing specialists and some of us are buyer specialists. We're always looking for both sides to help match up. We do very, very detailed online marketing campaigns. We do marketing campaigns to our database and our spheres and all of our friends and family and fans, frankly, on social media to see who out there we can help in real estate. And when you're constantly looking, you're much more likely to actually find the buyer for that listing. We do plenty of online marketing as well as just focusing on what we can do to optimize our listings online and everywhere else that they are. We don't just put it on the MLS and start praying. We manicure a marketing campaign that stretches across 350 plus different websites across the nation and in some cases worldwide. We notice many other high producing agents employ very, very similar marketing tactics. And yes, we do what works. We study other high-producing agents, we study other high-producing brokerages, and we pay attention to what works and we make sure to kick what doesn't work out. It's really my job to stay on top of this stuff. So you gotta make sure that the person that's working for you is out there learning, because the industry is changing every single day, guys. You probably have a cousin, sister, uncle, brother, aunt.
Oh, are you selling your house?
Something that's looking to get into real estate. Yes, this industry is absolutely bursting at the seams. Here in Dallas, Fort Worth, we've got nearly 47,000 agents. In fact, National Realtor Association across the entire country says that we have around 1.2 million agents and we could do with losing about 600,000. What does this mean? Well, for you, the consumer, that actually means it's really hard for you to find a good agent. Anybody will pick up the phone and come to your house and say, yes, I'll list your house. And I'll put it in the MLS, and I'll put a sign in the yard, and I'll pray and hope somebody shows up. It's becoming ever more challenging to hire the right agent. Make sure you're doing a few interviews. Make sure that you hire an agent that sold a house very recently. Make sure you hire an agent that's been doing this for more than just the last couple of months. It's up to you if you want to risk your biggest asset of your life on somebody that's never sold a house. If it's about protecting yourself and it's about protecting your wallet, making sure you walk away with the most money, you want an agent with a proven track record. If you're interviewing an agent that hasn't spoke to you about their online marketing package, their syndication, their SEO, what they're trying to use to get clicks, and if they're paying attention to said clicks on what websites, if you're speaking to an agent that hasn't sat you down and talked to you about the condition of your home, the potential price that they hope they will list it at, and end up bringing in, those are two different prices. And a marketing plan. If your agent's not talking to you about those, you should ask them what they're doing on a daily basis. If it's not about price, condition, or marketing, I don't really know what we're talking about. If they're coming over to visit and make a good friendship and to talk to you about pizza and the new Top Gun movie, which was awesome, by the way, then they're probably a good person to go have a pizza with or go watch a movie with. Don't let them list your house. Poor marketing means that your expectations aren't gonna get met. You're not gonna receive the right number of showings, leading to the right number of offers, leading to the offer that you want to get accepted. So make sure you choose an agent that has a guided plan and a path to meet your expectations. Look for an agent that's willing to do a good old-fashioned job interview. You need to sit down and ask them for exact examples of how and why they price homes what they do. Ask them examples of conditions of properties they've sold. Have you sold a property with mosaic floors? Have you sold a property with waffle ceilings? Could you give me an example of your marketing materials? This marketing isn't just gonna be this mythical in the cloud online thing. There is marketing that we do by mail. There is marketing by phone. There is marketing online. We do door knockers. We have open houses. We create events and activities for people to come and experience the lifestyle inside your home. If I've got a beautiful home with a 6-car garage and a huge barbecue pit outside, I'm probably gonna have a barbecue party for one of my open houses. These are types of things that you need to ask for proof of. If they claim to be a part of a large team or a large brokerage, ask them for an example of something their brokerage and or team has accomplished. Ask them for what we call here at Gatsby Group proof of company. It's very important to know that they aren't just great salesmen that can pitch to you a good idea, but they've had practical application as well. In a really fast-moving market, we notice that canceleds and expireds become more abundant. And remember, canceled means that they got fired by their client, the seller, the owner, and an expired meaning that the agent did not sell the home in the desired amount of time. In a market that's really, really overwhelming with canceled and expireds, you guys are gonna start getting a lot more cold calls. Oh, hey, let me list that property. Hey, I know that you just fired your agent. Let me be the guy to put it back on the market for you. And it becomes really convoluted and noisy and hard to pick the right agent. Things have to be refreshed, rebranded, made right to get the property sold once and for all. Typically, we would only see 2 to 3 canceled or expired listings a day. Guys, now we're seeing 10 times more than that. Why is this? Is this because there's more bad agents? Well, that could be one piece of the puzzle. We here at Gatsby Group have come to see it from a different angle. I believe that with such low inventory, sellers, just like you, are wanting to capture as much equity as humanly possible. There's low inventory. People are offering $50,000 or $75,000 over asking. You've heard it. When your home goes on the market, you want to do it too. Sometimes you reach too far and you want too high of a price. And if you picked a bad agent, They're just there to get the listing. So yeah, if you want to list it $100,000 over what it's worth, they'll just say, oh yeah, sure, let's do it. I hope this thing sells. And then it doesn't sell and it expires because it wasn't priced appropriately in the market. Because people are trying to price too high, we're seeing an overwhelming amount of people not sell their homes the first time. This adds to the perception that the market is crashing. People aren't selling their homes. But guys, come on, you gotta remember, you priced it $100,000 over what it should have been priced at. That's why it didn't sell. You can still capture great appreciation. You just can't be too greedy. A home is only worth what someone will pay for it, and it's a professional agent like myself. It's our job to tell you, based on these comparables, this is what it looks like people are paying for it. And today, that's a lot more than it was a year ago. I hope this has provided to you some great insight into not just the market, but the market from an agent's perspective, especially if you're thinking about selling your home yourself and you're wondering if it's a good idea or if it's gonna be a waste of money or time. Get out there, get yourself a professional, do the good old-fashioned job interview, and get some examples, guys. Feel free to reach out to us here at Gatsby Group if you're looking to buy, sell, invest, or if you just need some work done around the house. If it's anything from foundation to roof, we got you covered here at Gatsby Group. And hey guys, as always, please share this video with your friends and families that are thinking about buying, selling, or investing in real estate. Even if we can't help them, this knowledge is put out there for everybody. So please spread it around and don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.